Hi guys, Hazuki here, and today I'm going to bring you another No Man's Sky video. And the purpose behind this one is we are waiting on Beyond to drop soon, and with that normally comes a lot of changes, so I just want to have a video here showing the state of play with my current save. So this is the save I've had since 2016. I have about 576 hours I think it is into it. So let's have a look about and see the state of everything at the moment. Okay, this is my base on a moon that I've been on for a very, very long time. Now, as you can see, I've got a portal here. Unfortunately, there seems to be a bit of a glitch with it because every now and then, it resets itself, which is quite annoying, which means I'm going to have to charge all of these up to get it operational. Let's see if I've got everything to do that. Once I've done this, I will show the portal address, so if anybody wants to come here, feel free. This is a pleasant moon with no adverse weather conditions. My base originally was in another part of the moon, but once I found a portal, I rebuilt. Yeah, I think we're going to make it. And there we go. Finally. So I'll request the planet's address. And there you have it at the top of the screen. I'll leave it there for a little bit. So feel free to pop over here, anyone who wants to visit. This actually used to be a green planet until Next dropped, and now the grass has changed to a lovely, lovely shade of orange. Okay, so that's that activated. I save. Hopefully that will stay activated. And these are the buildings I've currently got. All of my exocraft are here, although I don't use them very often. Mostly I use them to store things in. As you can see, full up. So I keep things like navigational data, then frost crystal, salvage technology, a lot of this stuff. I've got some protection modules, a lot of this stuff I probably won't need again. But I like to have it saved up because of the Beyond. Changes things up. Well, you never know what you're going to need. And this is where most of my work happens. We've got our Gek, our Viking, our weapons specialist, and of course the old large refiner, which is all important to these sorts of things. And then we've got a series of containers around the place which house materials that I'm saving up. Now we've got the all-important stasis devices, which are worth 156 million for that group of 10 there. And blueprint analyzer, which we don't need anymore because we've got all the blueprints, somewhere to save. More storage. The all-important teleporter, these things are fantastic now. And a few things that I've collected from exotic planets to decorate the place with. And this building is young Joey. He was building underground here. Let's have a look. Ouch. And he sort of finished up here. Nothing. He hasn't built anything more, but I'm sure he'll be back, do some more. Now it's hard to get out of here. There we go. And up this way. so you need to get a ladder in there. Here we have our roamer, again mostly used for storage. One of these stasis devices packed everywhere pretty much. Over here we've got an aquarium and a terminal for buying things, although this is an unpromising system, so you don't get very much at the shop. As you can see, there's very few of each item, but I just wouldn't leave it. It's the best. It's the best moon. As I say, no rain or adverse weather conditions. Some more storage, and over here we have some more of our. We've got our physicist, and our overseer is in here. Hello. And he'll probably send us off on a mission to find a planet of a particular type. Let's accept that. And as we leave, we'll find out. There we go. He's looking to locate a frozen world, and he will give us rewards for that. And then we've got our Pilgrim exocraft over here. In this building we have not a whole lot actually, but we've got the appearance modifier, so we can change our gear, change our helmets, and so on and so forth. I'm currently sporting this lovely GAC battle helmet, and I've gone with a black and white combo. Here we have our Nomad, and just some more decorations. And this is an oxygen harvester, some bubbles from a bubble planet, and a strange room with a whole lot of nothing in it. And I don't think we've anything in this room, but let's have a look. Yes, nothing in here yet. And that's my ship, we'll talk about it shortly, and some more buildings over here with not a whole lot in them. I think there's a medium-sized refinery here, yep, and there's nothing else on through that. So this is really my base. I've just really surrounded the portal as much as I could, and this is my lounge area, and it's filled with lots of those exotic trophies that you can find on different planets. Rattle spines, cable pods, hex plate bushes, calci shrooms, and so on. So that gives us a nice area to relax in. We've even got this little guy bouncing around over here. Hello. And our little robot. So that's it for my home base. I can pretty much get everywhere I need to go from here, and I have lots of things stored, so I like to do a lot of exploring. So let's go look at my ship. This is my current ship. I can't remember what it was called, but I renamed it the Cosmic Dragonfly. And as you can see, it's a 38 slot and 12 technology Explorer S-Class with quite a good damage potential of 4,225, 2,402 light years can jump, very maneuverable. And I really like these ships now. It used to be I usually used haulers because of the capacity, but no, these ships are fantastic for light travel. And this one's about the best I've got. So that's my newest ship, and I can show you soon where to go and get it if you want it. It's very hard to find a nice like a colour like blue. It doesn't pop up very often, so yeah, I did a lot of travelling before I came up with that one. And I say I've stuffed full of everything I need. And as you can see there, I've got 3 hyperdrives S-Class upgrades, and 3 here as well, so that'll give me quite a maximum amount of jump, and 2,402 is not bad. I've seen other YouTubers, like Sword in particular, he will get every last light year out of his, 2,700 almost, but I'm happy enough with this. So let's go up, call our freighter in, and look at the rest of the ships. Okay, it's better to haul the freighter into the system at the moment, because if it's already here and you load yourself in, chances are your ships aren't going to be there and you have to reload. But if you call the ship in, it should be no problem. And there it is, my lovely black and white freighter. And all my frigates. And the story about this freighter is, this was the first one I got, so I got this one free, and it's A class. Let's pop in. And as you can see there, it's saying my ship is called Null. I did not call the ship Null, it was called something different. And then, in one of the upgrades, and one of the updates, the update changed itself to that. So, I've just left it. And let's go and look at the rest of our ships. We can have 6 in total, and I've got 6 S-class. So this next one is our exotic. I've had a lot of exotics. This is the only one I've kept because some of them were really interesting, but much too big and blocked off some of the floors inside the freighter. So I haven't changed the name of this one. It's got a 53% hyperdrive, which is not fantastic, but it'll do. It's 20 slot maximum and filled full of stasis devices for money. As you can see, I have no shortage of money. I have 4,287,600,058. So I shouldn't run out of money anytime soon. 6 technology slots, and I haven't even filled anything in those yet, so I'll have to put I'll have to up that hyperdrive range. But honestly, I don't use this ship very much, but yeah, I'll have to do something about that. Then we've got my most recent hauler. I actually found a YouTube video to find a completely different ship, but when I went to the planet, I discovered this one and loved it. Okay, it's an S-class again. Maximum of 48 slots. And should be 8 technology. Yeah. I'll have to get rid of this cadmium drive because we don't need that anymore. Once you've got an indium drive, you can travel to any planet. So yeah, banking on money. You never know what's going to change with the Beyond update, so I'm keeping lots of these on board. But I'll definitely have to try and up that hyperdrive range. It's not great. So that's the Antango of Beauty. And we should have some more ships over here. This one is my first S-class hauler. I love the ship. I've held on to it for quite a long time now. Let's go in and have a look. So the Spear of the Inishima. Again, S-class, worse hyperdrive than the previous one. And it's kind of got a like a camouflage or military look to the colour. Love that ship. And again, filled. These are from previous updates. I just held on to them. We never know what they might come in useful for. As I say, I need to work on the tech of the ship. I'm missing slots, and I need to get rid of these A-class upgrades for S-class upgrades. So that's the Spear of the Inishima. And then we've got a good old squid. I didn't find this one. I found a YouTube video that led me to this one. It was the first to come into station. Again, it's a beautiful ship. 20 slots, which is maximum. 6 tech, I think, which I haven't done really anything with. so I'll have to get on that. It's got a reasonably good hyperdrive, shield of 56 and damage of 49, so that's some quite good stats there, but I really need to up those with support modules. And that's Boreal Spirit PB1, our black and yellow squid ship. Then finally, this is one that I found recently as well, an Explorer, Gokai Spirit. And again, it's S-Class, 38 slots. This one's got a 63% hyperdrive range, which is only 1% off maximum. It's doing 2,398 light years. And again, packed full of goodies before this update drops. And plenty of tech inside it as well. So both Explorers I've actually got bases at, so we'll have a look at those, and anybody who wants to go and collect these ships, feel free. So then we look at our freighter, and there we go, null in brackets. Weird, I don't know why that happened. It's only an A-class with a hyperdrive range of 27, but I just love the shape and colour of it. It's like some huge space wasp. 32 slots, the maximum is 34. And here we have our hyperdrive upgrades in this. But we're only getting 1,961 out of this, so actually the Explorer ships are much better for light jumping than a freighter. And again, we've got plenty of fuel for our frigates, some more stasis devices, and just some materials that are brought back from missions when I send them off. And that's our ships. So let's head back down to the planet. I just love this little blue Explorer, it's fantastic. So young Joey also has a base in this system on probably one of the most horrendous planets I've ever seen, and he's still building there in all sorts of toxic radiation. Let's drop back in. Still nighttime here. And land. So that's the base and my selection of ships. I just continue to work on them. If I find a new and better one, I'll swap one out for another. Now this is the colour that this planet was during the day. It was green. But once next dropped, it actually altered the colour, so I think the big concern here is just mapping this stuff out, because we don't know what Beyond's going to do and what it's going to change. Hello, Sentinel. Hello. 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 I'll just save here. And over here we have a little boundary failure monument that myself and Joey created on the 23rd of the 11th, 2018. Now the great thing about these little portals are they allow you to leap from base to base or from planet to planet, so once you portal back from a station, you can have that saved here as long as you look after it. As you can see, there's Joey's danger base. Blue water portal base. I have quite a few bases. And we'll try to find one with... This is the ocean base that and the lakeside apartment. Let's go visit the lakeside apartment. So this is on another planet with no adverse weather, as far as I can tell so far. And I've built a nice apartment just close to a nice red lake, red coloured lake. Again, as the games went on, I've deleted bases, made new bases. I don't like to have too many because we get cluttered and confused, so every now and then I'll delete some if I'm not really visiting them or using them. So what I'll do is, when you're on these planets, I will pop down the coordinates for the planet. You can then take them into the Pilgrim Star website, pop those coordinates in, and it will give you the portal coordinates to be able to go to these places. So let's see the first one. Takes a little while just to load everything in. And here we go. Whoa. A little bit glitchy. That's good. And this is my lakeside base. Got a whole lot on here. A few lights. A little balcony here. And as I said, red water. But as far as I can tell, there are no adverse weather effects. The weather is temperate, and that's usually quite good. That's the first floor. And then up we go. And we have a little roof garden. Tables, and lights. A little bit of decoration here. And our ship is on the pad here. And in here we just have a medium refiner, a save point, and a galactic trade terminal. And that's our lakeside apartment. So, how to get to here? Just pop a signal booster down. And all you need to do is go into the Pilgrim Path website. On the second widget at the side, click on it and put the 16 digits in. Not this bit at the beginning, the letters, 4 letters, leave those out. But these next 16 into that, and it will give you the portal coordinates to be able to get to this planet. Okay. Here we go. Let's move on. Try another one. Let's see, let's go for... That's the station. As you can see, I try to track some great places to get ships. So this is the base where you can actually get that little cosmic dragonfly. Let's go there. As I said, when I get there I'll drop down a signal booster, and you can take those coordinates and get the portal ones from the Pilgrim Path website. I usually just do it through my phone or an iPad. Drop those coordinates in and it gives me the portal coordinates instantly. Now these bases won't be big. I only put sort of a minimum amount of base in, really just so I can get to and from the place, or anyone else can get to and from the place. I usually have a refiner of some sort, save point, galactic trade terminal, job done, plus the teleport. And we should be popping in anytime now. Here we go. And there we have it. This little ship. All I put down here was a teleporter and obviously claim the base. So I'll have to build something here soon. But yeah, all you need to do is pop over here. And wait till the ships come in. It does storm here every now and then, but not too often. I see there's one coming in. Not at the moment. All you need to do is pop down a beacon and just reload your saves until the ships that you want come in. You try and get that 64% hyperdrive. So none of those yet. Let's just check, see what's coming in. I'll have to put a landing pad there. No, or maybe not. Sometimes when you put the landing pads down, the ships start circling your landing pad and don't land over here, so yes, probably not a good idea. There's a bit of a hauler. Not a bit of a hauler, the whole hauler. It's just going to be a medium size. Yeah, only 30. 30 plus 4. Another hauler, 25 plus 2, small one. Not the explorer we're looking for. And now there's that. And nope, that blue one isn't in here either. So, but trust me, this is the planet it's from. I will leave it up to you if you want to come here and wait it out to see if you can get one of those, and we'll move on. These are all wealthy systems, which means you have a better chance of actually getting the S-class of the particular ship. And I will give you signal booster coordinates up here. Okay, there you go. 16 digits to put into the Pilgrim Star website, and you'll get the portal coordinates for this planet, if you'd like that ship. So, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, this explorer is on not such a nice planet. As you can see, I have a few bases here too. But let's go to the Explorer base. So that's the Gokai Spirit one with the metal prongs. The one thing I found is that trying to get a really good multi-tool is very difficult. So I tend to use YouTube videos that will direct me to something particularly good. Trying to find them by yourself takes a long time, and I haven't found a decent alien or experimental tool yet. So we'll have a look at the multi-tool when we get to the other side. It's got some great stats on it, and it looks fantastic as well. Here we go. Now, as you can see, radioactive dust storms and high security sentinels. So I've built the most ridiculous base to get down to this station over here. We'll have a look. So here we have it. There's my ship. That is ridiculous. Have a look at that. But that's just a safe way to get from that portal to here without being attacked by sentinels. And there's a nice ball hauler in the system too. That's a 47 plus 8A class. And there's our Explorer. And it's an A class, 37 plus 12. But again, just pop down a beacon, reload until you get exactly the ship that you want coming in. I love that ship, it's fantastic. Yeah, great Explorer. So yeah, there are two ships. Let's pop down the signal booster again. There we go. 16 digits for this planet. Or this system. And you'll be able to see there's a base and track the base. Let's go. That is a ridiculous base. Whoop. So, let's have a look at one or two more bases on should be very good planets. This is a flourishing system where I put another base beside the portal. I don't think I've actually activated the portal. Let's have a look. So, really looking forward to Beyond coming out, and especially No Man's Sky VR. That's got me really excited. Ooh, can't wait. And then the third part of the update, we don't actually know what it is, so that's why I'm sort of tracking everything that I've got at the moment, because sometimes everything changes drastically, and you'd just like to have a record of it, so that you can always look back on it and say, oh, that's how it used to be. I wish I'd done that with a lot of the earlier No Man's Sky stuff, but it is what it is. So we should be loading in any time now. Loading with the PlayStation 4 tends to be quite slow, but we're here. And it's night time. So again, weather pleasant, and the sentinels are minimal, which is nice. And again, I've dropped nothing down but the base claim, the portal, and there we have, I think, an unactivated portal. Other side. Oh, a creature that does not like me. Actually, if you stand on the portal, creatures can't actually get you. Look at that ridiculous thing. And I left a little comm ball for anybody who visits. Go away. And that takes care of him. Have I scanned this animal before? No. There we go, it's a blood drinker. And no, I haven't activated this one, so I'll have to come back and try that out at another point. And then we talked about the multi-tool. Mine is the unusual Ujo probe, which I got from a YouTube video. Followed it and got this wonderful multi-tool. 100% scanner, 26% mining, and plus 24 damage. And loaded it up with goodies. 24 slots maximum. Yeah, it's a great multi-tool. Great damage potential, great scanner range. But I'd like to be able to find one myself, so eventually, if I come across one, I'll pop up another video of a multi-tool that I've found by myself, but they're very, very hard to come by. So let's take one more leap. Oh, signal booster, forgot. So yeah, if you would like to visit this planet, there's your coordinates. And again, use those to get your portal glyphs to make your way here. I think it's very red during the day, this planet. Again, I find no adverse weather. But that one stinky creature will try to kill you. And let's visit the Flourishing Ocean Base. Now this one does storm from time to time, and this is where I built just a small underwater base. Travelled around a little bit in it. And again, it's got one of those long, ridiculous wooden corridors in it that just brought me out to an area of water. And again, wealthy system. So if you go ship hunting out here, you get some nice beauties. So again, there's a lot of speculation about what Beyond's going to be dropping. Some people think it's planet variation, space variation. I really don't have a clue. We'll have to wait and see. But we do know there are, certainly with the online, I think it is, no, it's VR, moving NPCs now, which is going to be very interesting. At the moment, we know that they're on the space station, so I wonder will that change. So So yeah, this one's a flourishing planet with boiling puddles. And here's the base. Got a beacon there. Little viewing pod. It looks lovely during the day. This, it's again yellow, but I think blue water. And my ship has landed itself over there. There's another landing pad for ships to land on, and there's one up behind as well. Yeah, another landing pad. And again, there are no creatures on this planet that will attack you, but occasional storms, and yes, it's yellow grass with blue water. And as you can see, water leaking through here. Leading to this room where this crystal always grows back, so let's get rid of it. I don't know why that's pulling off to one side there. That's it. But I'm sure the next time I come back that'll have grown back again. So, little save point. That'll do. Blueprint analyzer, not need that anymore. Refiner. And then underwater there's my little not long craft. And just a small base. There's another. Get rid of that. Galactic Trade Terminal. Another way out. Nothing too much. And this is where I just explored the seas around this planet. I can't remember why that tube's there. And back in. So I have a few more bases, just on nice planets, not for anything in particular. And I'm still searching for ships and multi-tools. So let's head home. So guys, feel free to pop over to any of those planets, take those ships, where I get the best ones you can. Visit my homeworld. Pop down a comm ball. Outside the base, preferably. And yeah, we're really looking forward to this Beyond update. It might change massively, it mightn't change a whole lot, it's hard to tell. But knowing Hello Games, No Man's Sky, the changes are going to be quite huge. I mean, Next was a massive game changer. And Beyond might well be exactly the same. Maybe my home moon will have a completely different coloured grass. Red or something. Or storms, knowing my luck. And there we are. Back home again. As you can see, pleasant, passive sentinels, frequent flora and bountiful fauna. So that's it. Back home again. And that is the current state of my No Man's Sky. It's just now a matter of waiting and seeing what happens when this update drops. But for now, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.